let's go to here first of all. Now, firstly, I mean, Dune 2 is coming out. Now, I must say, this is one of those movies that I am quite looking forward to seeing in the cinema. The first one, masterclass. The first one was excellent. And I remember when the first one finished, it kind of...
The Nate broke.
But it worked. It worked so well. And when it finished, I was like, sort of, I want to see what happens now.
Yeah.
And I think with Denis Villeneuve, he does make an incredibly good film. He makes something which is, I mean, genuinely epic. And so I'm quite looking forward to this. Again, thoughts. What are your thoughts on it both?
It can't come quick enough.
Yeah.
When's it coming out? Is it Christmas?
This year.
I think it's late this year, though.
Yeah, I bet it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. But, yeah, I mean, they did such a phenomenal job with the first one. And, it really helped. Because that one, 1984, is a noble failure. Let's put it that way.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it, yeah.
It is hard to watch, but it ain't bad.
The 3rd of November, it comes out.
3rd November. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense to kick off the holiday season. But I was pretty blown away by this one. It didn't dumb it down, but it made it very accessible, which is an impressive feat. And you didn't feel like you were... Because I remember when they tried to do John Carter, and it was just impossible to connect to anybody. And you have to have some way of letting people connect when you have these dense, full of weird names and these type of stories. And either they work or they don't. And Dune is you don't feel like anybody acts human in it in a lot of ways. So it's difficult to connect to, and yet he did it. He figured out a way to do it and not lose any of the texture of the story, in my opinion. Now, I haven't read the actual story, so maybe Frank Herbert super fans could tell me how it was terrible and what was wrong or whatever. But I thought it was just extremely well done, and as just a regular old moviegoer who likes to see something smart in cinemas, I think it did its job.
It is. It was. I think as well. It was. They expanded on. They captured the story very well. I haven't read the book, obviously, either. But I can't read. They made the story incredibly good. But the whole visual effect of the whole thing, you felt like you were on Arrakis, and everything felt so perfect. It was just. The guy's attention to detail is brilliant.
Yes. Yeah, I've tried reading the book, but it's too much hard work, so I didn't know too much about the film, but it was great. So I'm looking forward to this. I think a little bit of highbrow cinema is what we need at the moment.
Absolutely.
An influx of sequels, prequels, spin-offs, remakes, reboots. So,
you do know this is a sequel, right?
Well, yeah.
It's called
one
2.
film. There's one film.
Technically, it's a part 2. Yeah. It just was too long to do in one film. I feel like it's more of they split the book in half rather than a true sequel. Maybe I'm splitting hairs.
I think, like I say, if they're going to do justice to the story, they had to have split it up. And like I say, as I said, when I watched it, when it ended, I was kind of, but no way, Paul becomes the chosen one and everything else. And it was like, I'm just going to have to wait. That's okay. I can wait.
What's it been?
Another half an hour.
2 years at least? When did it come out? 2020 or 2021?
God, yeah, I can't even remember now.
I can't remember. I need to rewatch it. I only saw it the once or twice.
1984. No. 2021. So, yeah, only 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's not bad. Gives you enough time to really be anticipating it. Hey, MCU, you might want to take a page out of that book.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.